Hey guys, welcome back to another new session. So in this tutorial, we'll talk about a very important and a very interesting topic, that is the table. The table tag, the tr tag and the td tag. Okay. Now, before jumping directly into the code, I just want to show you what exactly I want to do it. Okay, so let's open an Excel sheet. So here I want to draw three columns. Under each column, it will have some data. Thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to give player name. So let's just quickly type player name. It's jersey number and suppose which country player belongs to. Let's just quickly just increase the font so that it will be visible for you all. So let's quickly give the name of my favorite players. So okay, so let's start with that. So I'll just type my first best player. His jersey number currently 7 and he plays for Belgium. Okay. The next one is Ronaldo and his jersey number is also 7 and he plays for Juventus. Okay. Country is Portugal. I'm sorry. And the third one, let me just type Messi. Here I'll just, his jersey number is 10 and he is for Argentina. And let's give one more player name and let me give, whom should I give? I have so many actually. So his is also 7. Oh my god, and it's France. So I think my lucky number is 7. All right, so let's just quickly tell you what exactly I want to do it here is. These are the name of the players and they are under player name. So under player name I have 4 players and the jersey number is the separate jersey number and is this the country they belong to. Okay, so I want to make this section, since this is the heading, I want to make it as bold just to make sure that this is the heading. This should look different from the entire data. Now I'm going to give a border. So it's giving a very unique visualization and you can able to see visualize it. Okay, so this is what exactly I mean. I want to build a data where I have this section where player name, jersey number and country. Under each of them I have my individual player details. Okay, the same thing I want to do it in my HTML. Now how I'm going to do that, that's very important and a very tricky one. In order to do that, the first and foremost, let me head back to Edit Plus. Here I'm going to just type it Explore. Let's just give the title as Explore and quickly jump into the section. Okay, the first and foremost, I want to draw a table. I have to draw this table which is without the data. So I just have to write table and I have to close the same. My next section will be to build this. So this will come under heading. So I have to write th and I have to close the same. Now under each heading you have to separately give this column name. So how are you going to do that? You have to just type th and let me just quickly copy this and paste it here and close it. Okay, let me quickly do for the rest of them. So there's the jersey number and next one is the country. Okay, so if I do Control B, can you see that it has already created each column? If you just try to select it, you will get to know that. But the border is not defined. So I have to add a border here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just write border equals to if I just do 1 and just do Control B, can you see I have given a border for each of this column? Okay. What if I give 2? You will see that the width and the texture is changing. Can you see that? It's a little bit bold. If I just make it 5, oh, it's pretty dark, right? So you can see that the texture is changing with the numbers changing. So let's bring it back to 1, and you can see that it has now given to the original one. Now my next task will be, I'm done with the heading section, that is this one. I have to input this data. So how I'm going to do that? Let me quickly head back to it, and this section is done. So let me just draw another section. So this is very important, which you have to keep in mind. It should actually look like this. So this is the table, under each this is the heading section. So for each data you have to separately put this, the TR within a TD. So within this TD you have to put, the first one will go for Eden Hazard, the second one again you have to give this data, give this code, and you have to go for Cristiano Ronaldo. Then again you have to draw this, and then you have to write for Lionel Messi, and the last one again for N'Golo Kante. Like this you have to draw for each one of them. You cannot put everything for, since you are just giving for different section. Okay, so let me just quickly show you, then you will be able to grab it. Under TD, the first thing which I'm going to give is the name. So I'll just quickly copy it. The first one is done. So next one, under TD, so I'm just completing the first sale. So for Eden, Eden Hazard, I'm going to complete the first sale. So just jersey number, I'll just give 7. And again TD, and he belongs to Belgium. So let's do Control B. So for him it's field. Let's do the same for the next set of players. Very important, you must close it, otherwise it will throw an error for you for sure. So the next section I have just copy pasted. Keep in mind, my friend, you must properly do it, otherwise it will definitely give you an error. So I'm just filling up the data. Now I'll just type for fill up this data. So let's go for Portugal. If I do Control B, can you just see now everything looks pretty similar to what it is written in Excel. Now I want to go step by step with this, so that it will be pretty easy for you to understand. Let's just give some space and try to understand this. So what exactly I meant here. So if you can see here, this is the table. So this is the exact table which I meant. So in order to build the table, I have just given this command, table and border equals to 1. So that has actually created the table. Okay. The next thing which I did is I have given the heading. So for heading, what did I do? I have just first open up the code where I have just written this th head, and then under each of them I have given this th head, and for each column I have inputted, for each column I have just I have assigned this th code to make sure that each one signifies one column. So for player name, for jersey number, and for country, for each one of them I have assigned th code. Okay, now the next one. Now in order to fill the data, what did I do is I opened the tr tag and I have closed it. So for your convenience, if you're doing it for the first time, just do like this, create a space. So it will be always easy for you to understand. So you have opened up the tr, you have closed the tr here. Now you have opened up the TD. Within TD, the first section, the first text will go for the name of the player. So here it's Eden Hazard. So I have mentioned Eden Hazard and I have just closed it. The next section goes for his jersey number, which is number 7. So here I have made it number 7. Okay. For Belgium, he plays for 10. So let's give it 10. So, and finally, for Belgium, again, I have given TD. This is for, now this section of code It's now changed. Now you must be thinking I have changed it to 10. Why it's not reflected? Because I haven't refreshed it, my friend. So let me just do it Control B. You can see it's 10. Okay, it happens. So the next set of code I will show you. Again, you can just create a little bit of gap to highlight this section. So for Ronaldo, again the same thing, number 7, and it's Portugal. So it's 7, it's Portugal, and for Messi again it's the same thing. You can just create a gap. So this is how, for your convenience, you can always do that. And for Kante, I think it's number 13. For France he plays, so it's number 13. So this is how you can actually draw a table and with the data in it. If you have any question, please do write in the comment section. I will be very happy to clear it out for you guys. Let me just make this very clear that this is very important and the base of the HTML. So if you learn it very nicely from the day one, that will actually help you to write a proper code. Not only like the section, you can also write a text. So I'll just show you later how you can add a text into it in my next tutorial. So until then, stay tuned for the next one.